All right. According to we are live here, and waiting for the other one, and then I'll just pause the other one. It's always a little lag time. I guess just like must be the lag time. We are. There we go. All right. You go. All right. 3 people watching, so somebody's on there. All right. Let's see who pops out in the chat. So, did you do good in that flea market or what, man? You didn't say. Hiding something. You got something.
Yeah, I made a decent killing, man. I gotta go back tomorrow again because I went there and the guy had to close early, so it was just kind of that kind of sucked a little bit. But pretty much, I was like, I told him that I asked him what time they open tomorrow. He said 10 o'clock, so I'll be there tomorrow. I went through a whole rack of short boxes that he had, so definitely I'm looking forward to it.
All right, let's see what we got in the chat. We got Joe 4777. Lenny Wepa the Lion. All right, Joe, if you want to get in my contest, you're almost there. All right, you just need his last name to enter for that contest. You got 2 out of the 3. Just letting you know. Scott Fall, what's up, brother? How you doing? And I see he's got that.
What's going on, Scott Fall, Joe 4771? How's everybody doing tonight, man?
Oh, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. This is always, I always do a last minute stuff, man. I never prepare for anything. I'm always running late for everything. So I see just us 4 hanging out. So this is just gonna be a quick unboxing for me because I got only 1 package, so I got stuff I gotta sell. So I got it. It took a while, but finally got here. I'm thrilled because for me to get anything on this. Hey, Discovery Bay, JB, what's up? JB, I did send you an invite for this show right now. So check your email if you want on. Scott Farr, Lenny Webator. No, Scott Farr, you're 2 out of 3. No, that's not his last name. All right, I gave a clue earlier. I'm gonna give it again today. Look at him. His last name. If you look at him, it's right there. The answer is right there. If you look at him, JB said he's driving. No problem, JB. No problem. When you get home, if you want, if we're still on, not a problem. All right, I got these. Now, I pre-ordered these because, well, I didn't pre-order. It's like once they went on sale, you had to jump all over it because the window is so small. Hey, Biggie Chat, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for showing up. When he went by shade. No, Skyfire. No. All right, the hint is, what is he? What type is he? I mean, come on. Jeff G, what's up, man? What's going on, brother? You're muted, Toro. Just letting you know.
Yeah. I just had to mute because my wife was asking me something.
No problem. So, yeah, we got more people in the chat right now, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. Shout out to everybody. Biggie Shaq, what's going on, bro?
Arsenio, there he is.
Discovery Bay Comics, what's up, brother?
We were talking about him before. Arsenio says Lenny the Wepa Lion. No, see, that's a mistake. He is not a lion. Oh, I just gave a big tip right there. Oh, you can't figure that out, man. There's something wrong with you people. There it is. You're.
There you go. Jeff G, what is going on, brother?
If it's not a you're, it's a meow. That's all I got.
Yeah, there you go, man.
Everybody's got this thing, man, going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, really? Does he look like that? I don't know. I don't know. He ain't a tiger, brother. Nah, man, damn. Nah, he's not a tiger. He's not a lion, he ain't a tiger. I can't strip his clothes, man. That's embarrassing. All right, so I'm trying to still unpack it because they put tape on it. They put the wrong type of tape to mess with, not the.
Oh, dude, man, trust me, you get packages from a lot of these places, man. They put
Man. Did you see Discovery Bay's thing this morning?
Nah, I didn't get a chance to, man. I was busy this morning. I wish. I'm gonna go back into it and look at it.
Oh my God, yo! if you, I don't want to spoil, but yo, he ordered a book and it's messed up how they send it to him. Oh
wow, no, I gotta definitely check it out.
That is foul. What they did, yo, that is not right. Oh, what we got going on here? Well, Arsenio, yeah, it's not the first word, but the last word. So there you go. And Scott Foss said raccoon. That's very, very insulting. Because raccoon does not say meow, so that didn't make no sense. Okay, so there you go. If the three, his name just came out right there. If you put it all together, you got it. All right, the last name just came out. All right, so I ordered these because the window on ordering these type of books are like this. You don't order when they're selling. They close the door. They sold out. And
man. Those things. Everything for J. Scott Campbell is crazy, man. I've gone on times where I've been able to get stuff off of there, and then other times it's like you can't even get anything anymore because it's just completely sold out. So
I went on their channel one time, right, J. Scott Campbell. While I placed my order, and I'm at the part where I'm typing in my payment, sold out. I was like, it didn't even go through. I was like, really? Yeah, man. And I'm talking about it. I was on it, like it was only on sale for like, I swear to God, 5 to 10 minutes, and it was already done. We got Eddie, what's up, bro? And 90 MF, what's going on, man? Yo, it's starting to fill up in here.
Yeah, what's going on, Eddie? 90 MF Comics, what's popping, my brother?
13 people, man. Damn. All right. So I saw these books on Comic Spectre's channel. He got his order. So, but he got more of the variants than I did. So this is what I got.
Yeah, man. And you got it signed?
Yeah.
Oof. That's nice.
Yo, I got mine signed, brother. I got the signed edition. Hold on, let me just put this on here. Yeah. Comic Spectre's got the other variant ones. He got the other book with the other different background.
Oh, okay.
All right. Oh. I'm trying to be more careful. I'm making more of a headache. All these, this is all the signed editions. I got each one. They're all signed.
Those are nice, man. I'm over here laughing because I'm watching people in the chat trying to guess Lenny's name.
How can they not get it, man? All the words are right there. Let me see. Who's messing up?
Watch it. Arsenio got it now.
He died where? Hold on. Yeah, Arsenio got it. So now he just has to go onto the channel, put it in. Scott Ford, are you coming up for auction? Nah, Scott Ford, he's going in my personal collection. I'm sorry, I'm not giving these up. These were hard to get. Tari. Comic Spectre just got here. I think I sent you an invite, Comic. Kachun, Kachun, I think I also sent you an invite for this show. Both of you guys. DK, I mean, I sent, that to that email Kachun gave me earlier. There you go. Scott Ford got it now. Where do you need to go? The video, the 350 sub video, the rules are there. Just follow the rules and then you enter into the contest. Going on. Hey, Prowler 671. What's going on, man? It's been a while. I haven't seen you around. Yeah, and I got the last book here. This is just the regular one. So this was a four book lot.
Oh, damn. All right.
All right.
Those things are nice, man.
So, yeah, the other one has like different backgrounds, like the variant. Comic Spectre had them, and I don't think he got the signed ones, but I got the 4-pack that was signed. I got the certificate for each one.
Yeah, my dude Comic Spectre, man, that dude right there, he be getting everything, all of those exclusive comic books.
I'm telling you. So these things were not cheap at all, man. But as soon as I tried to get on there as quick as I could, just to order, I was like deciding those 4 packages you're gonna pick. These 4 books unsigned, these 4 books signed. I believe the other one was like 7 books unsigned and then 7 books signed.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I wasn't, I didn't have the money to get this. I wish I would have the money for the 7. I would have took the 7 unsigned and then got Jake Scott Campbell signed it after, but I jumped all over these. I said, I might as well get them signed now. So this was my lot, man. I was waiting for my babies to come in. So my first J. Scott Campbell order off that website, because is not easy.
So those are your first signed books as well from J. Scott Campbell?
Yeah. Also, my first one's for him signed, but it's tough, man. Let me see what we got here. Bro, nice books, thank you. Discovery probably everybody saying hi. Delphi wants the tiger. Okay, I don't know where the tiger is, because everybody keeps calling him a tiger or a lion. No, Lenny's not a tiger. No, I'm sorry.
No, they need to check the chat, man, and go
I know.
scroll up in the chat.
Let's see. Next time you see the, tell them to check. They get it. What's up, JB? Hey, Pope, what's going on? What's going on? There's JoJo says deliver. There you go. So, all right, let me just get myself off of here. I don't know if Kachun and Comic Spectre is gonna join. I know Discovery Bay is driving. He's also got an invite, so coming in. Yo, I can't wait to see the picture. So Arsenio, if you want to join this chat, all you have to do is just type in your email, and I send you an invite, and you can get in. If you got a camera. So I invited. Actually, I also sent an invite to Who Dat and all stuff. So waiting for him to come in. So yeah, so those are that's the only book I got that came in. And if you guys don't know, we're doing an auction tomorrow on my channel, and it's gonna be a power-packed house. So I was just gonna show a couple of things that will be going up on my auction.
There we go. We got Comic Spectre. What's going on, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Another day, man.
I hear you.
Let me tell you, man, I was watching those videos. You guys at C2E2, man. You guys are having a blast, man.
Oh my gosh, I haven't had that kind of fun since probably I was in my early 20s. Oh my gosh, it was crazy.
I'm serious, man. You guys were. I don't know how you guys did it, man, because you guys were at the con. You guys were partying all night long, and then you get to the con again, and then party again. I'm like, when you guys got to sleep?
Honestly, it was we were getting probably, I don't know, about 3 hours of sleep, some of us, and I know Discovery Bay was getting no sleep. He was because he was still doing his videos while we were there, so we were staying up until 3 o'clock in the morning, drinking and partying and just doing whatever, right? Well, while we were doing that, he was still working on his stuff right at the table, and I remember Cat Ren was saying that she came down at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if it was on Friday or whatnot, but she came down early morning, and he was still sitting at the table while his newest video was rendering, and it was like that every night. He was up all night, and he would take little cat naps, an hour or so or two, whatever. Not very long at all. I think it was, I don't know if it was Saturday. He laid down for seriously probably an hour, and then I was like, hey, dude, we're getting ready to leave, and I woke him up. It was that bad. Nobody was sleeping.
Yeah, because when he came back from the show, you could tell in his voice was shot.
All of us, man, it was bad.
He was barely trying to get out his show. I felt so bad for him, man. So I was like, wow, man, but that looked crazy.
It was fun. Seriously, it was worth it.
Yeah.
The recuperation, honestly, was a good 4 days. I think today, I think yesterday I was like, oh, I feel like I'm back to normal. But today, seriously, was the first day that I really felt like I was at 100%. I was just back to normal.
Yeah, because it looked it. I mean, you guys were there, you guys had the special pass where you guys were in there before it opened, the setting up part. Yep. So you guys saw how everything was built, and then according to what JB was saying, it says the prices were ridiculous. It was $4.15 for a cheeseburger and a soda. And
yeah, I mean, it's a con, it's a convention, so I mean, it's like anything. It's it's a draw. It's a draw for all entertainment. So it was you had movie stars, you had comic books, you had cosplay, and everything that you can imagine being there was there. And because of that, it was prices really, really high on most things. and it was in everything. Like you saw, even for the comic books. Like I know me and Discovery Bay walked around quite a bit, and we were looking at like J. Scott Campbell prints and stuff, and it was like, dude, they were asking like some crazy. I mean, I guess they're not that crazy because I mean, when we do auctions, it's like, you know, the prices do get up there sometimes, but like every single book you saw were those like top prices, like just right off the go, you know. So it's like if you bought it at the con, it was like, you know, if you took it home and you decided, well, you know, I'm going to share this with the community, you wouldn't make any money off it. It'd be like, well, I bought this for $80, and it'd be like, well, you know, you could have just bought that on eBay for the same amount. So I don't know, but the experience overall was just phenomenal. Meeting the artist was huge. Like I know I've said this in like a couple other videos, but meeting Clayton Crane and Lucio Perillo was definitely like one of the main highlights for me because I got to talk to them both, and they were just really, really cool guys. Like just so down to earth, you know.
Oh man, I saw one of the Chuckload videos. He had Art Germ on there, and he explained how he got, you know, why his nicknames are Germ. It was pretty funny. And how he was saying, yeah, you know, he loved drawing art, so he wanted to be a germ, like, you know, to spread. That's why he called him Art Germ. And he said when he first did it, it was supposed to be like a funny, you know, funny nickname, and it stuck. So you know, now everybody knows him as Art Germ, which is pretty funny. It was pretty cool. But that place looks huge, man.
It is huge. Like I think it was Drew Manchu. I think like the first 2 days of the con, he wasn't even really aware that there was like a whole other side to the convention.
No.
And it was like Saturday. He was like, I wasn't even aware of this other side over here. And I was like, yeah, dude, there's like a ton of stuff on the other side of because there's like there's these huge pillar things in the center of the convention area, and they're like eateries upstairs, right? Well, like we kind of stayed primarily on one side, but if you crossed over past them, it was like a whole nother side just full of just everything, like comic book booths and just like all kinds of art, and it was gigantic, man. There was just so much. It was crazy. Back to your Art Germ thing. Yeah, we were going in there pretty early in the mornings. We were actually able to get in there before the crowds every single day, and we actually got I'm trying to think who was with me. I think it was JD, Jason Cantu, who's Comics Miss Explained. And we actually went right back to Art Germ's booth, and we were talking to him for a while. And he's a really cool guy. Like he's just like on that video. Like he just seemed like a really nice guy. He is that guy. Like he's just this really down to earth, like wholesome individual that you could just like talk to like anybody else. He's not pompous or, you know, like full of himself. It was really nice. You get a chance to talk to him too.
Yeah, because he was saying on the video, right, that, you know, he draws from Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sunday, he's you know, he's
family time.
Yeah, he's with his family, so that's cool, you know. And he was saying, yeah, some of the stuff he does, it takes him like an hour, a couple of hours. And guys are like, really? You do it like in a day? Like, yeah. He's like, he said, he just wants to get over with. He just does it, it's done. And he goes on. So that was great, man. Let's go back to the chat. What we got going on? Everybody just chit-chatting out there. H-Town just showed up. What's going on? Midwest Comic, man, what's going on? My question is, where you guys were hanging out? You know, you guys are like, you guys rented a house or something? Because you guys were all hanging out and partying in one place.
Yeah, there was a house that was rented, and it was like 3 stories. Yeah, it was 3 stories. It was 3 stories tall, and there was a basement too. And there's an actual video about the basement that was published today. And it's a haunted basement. There's a vault. There's actually a vault in the basement, which is pretty creepy. But the house was huge, and there was a ton of rooms. I slept on the couch in the living room the entire time though, because it was good enough for me. I really didn't care where I slept, honestly. We had a slew of people there the entire time, and we had people stopping by too. You know, it was pretty cool. We had some people that we met some people at the C2E2, you know, from the community, and we had them come back to the house and party with us for a while, which was nice too. So yeah, it was just phenomenal all around. I'm trying to think, like the house was like right on the corner of like two intersecting roads, and they were going to be they had set it up some stuff in it. There was like decorations in the house kind of in some areas, and they were going to be using the house for shooting a movie. So that was pretty cool.
Wow. So was this house far away from the center where you guys had to be? Or you guys had to take the train, or?
We took the train, yeah, and the train was only probably, I don't know, a little over half a mile to catch it. So like we would just, we just walk to the train station, and then we just hitch a ride almost, really really close to the convention center, which was probably, I don't know, like another half mile, 3/4 mile or something. It wasn't very far, so
Okay.
it wasn't bad.
All right. So jump to Von Strange. What's going on? Thank you for joining in. So that was my only package. I know you did a video. You got your J. Scott Campbell in, but you got the other variant, the Virgin ones, right?
I got the Virgin ones, and I got the like the sketch variant versions, the ones that are like the background is like a different color, and then you have the characters set in front of it, like in their regular color pose, which was really cool. I didn't get any of them signed, but I probably will in the future.
Like, yeah, I was thinking about it, but I got them signed back because you know how that website is. You don't get them, you're pretty much
done. Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing is like what I like about getting them directly from the website signed is that they're certified. They come with a COA, and the comic book itself is sealed with the official, the sticker seal. Yeah, exactly. So it's like to get it right from the website, I feel is like the best way to do it. It's like a win-win, when it comes to getting those J. Scott Campbell books. I do have one set of signed books, and it's those. Was it you that bought the Spider-Man lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have the other lot all signed. That was the other one that I bought.
Oh man. Oh yeah. So all right. So I don't want to keep throwing a few borrows hanging out waiting out like generally. I'm so sorry. I just had a lot of questions about the con, so it was a lot of fun. Look like you guys had a big ball. But I like the part where JB did his early show morning, and Drew Manchu is in the background with somebody, and they're doing a dance move behind JB. I don't know if JB knew it while he was doing the show, but they were dancing back and forth in the back. I was dying laughing, but that was pretty funny.
I think he knew after the fact when he went back to the edit, but yeah, it was pretty hilarious. Yeah, that was Chad from Comic-Core, Drew Manchu, and I don't know if there was a third person that was in there because I thought they tagged out, like there was like two people that changed, but yeah, it was crazy. Like there's like people. Oh my gosh, the stories.
Oh, Legend looked like he was having a ball, man. He was like all over the place.
Yeah, I can honestly say that going to this was my first convention.
Really?
Yeah, and the entire event was very surreal to me because I met, I got to meet all these artists. I got to see so much stuff, right? But like the most amazing thing I think was meeting everybody from the community. Like it blew me away because you have like all these people that are like celebrities. Well, celebrities to me anyways. Like there was the Legend. You had Cat Ren and Mark there, and all Blasters Stash It, and the rest of Comic-Core, right? So it was like all these people that I've been watching on YouTube for so long, and I was actually meeting them in the flesh, So it was pretty wild, and it blew my mind. So
yeah, I haven't gone to one of those big conventions. I only went to the small one so far. I mean, if you consider the Big Apple one kind of big, it's small, but it's kind of like kind of big. And this year I actually met some of the New York Warriors for the first time, which was pretty cool and everything. And it's funny how you see them on video, but when you see them in real life, they're taller, shorter. They're like totally different from what you expect. But it's like you already know them. It's like you walk up to them, even though you meet them for the first time, but you know them, and you're like, hey, what's up? You're like patting them down. You're like, hey, what's going on? What you got? It's like you know each other, but not know each other. So it's like, pretty cool. So
definitely
tomorrow we're gonna have a good time. The reason why we have a little extra panels because Comic Book NYC might make it, might not. He's not feeling well. He emailed me today saying he's gonna try, but the invite's still gonna be out there if he wants to join. Who that's another one that wasn't quite sure if he's going to make it or not. So might be a full pattern, but we've been running it pretty good. Our last auction, we're just like, I try to get on a little early, try to get that information out, and then bam, just, one after the other. And we did pretty good. We did 4 hours, and we went around pretty much a lot. So,
oh yeah, we did.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna have a good time, and I might have to skip around the two because I sold a lot of books on my last one, but I still got to go dig out some more stuff. So, but I figured I might show a couple of things that I showed in my previous last week's auction that didn't get out. So I just want to,
Yeah, I apologize. I missed your auction last week.
You was busy. You doing the con thing. I would have been exhausted. I was just getting tired of watching you guys, man. I was like, oh, you guys doing it. I was like, man, I gotta watch the rewind, man. It's just nuts. So this one I sent out earlier, a CGC 9.4, Aquaman 6 variant cover. The cover is done by Middleton. Let me just put it on me.
Oh wow!
All right, this is a Middleton cover. So 9.4, brand new. Of course, it was not pressed, but still a 9.4. It still means near mint. So nobody jumped on this. So
how much were you asking for that?
This starting bid was only 15.
Really?
Yeah, 15 bucks.
Yeah, nobody bid on it at all, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, nobody. I did sell an Aquaman one, a 9.8. That went, and then let me see the next one. The next two were actually Ultimate Spider-Man. This was a 9.6, white pages. It's a Bendis story, Bagley cover, Green Goblin, Nick Fury appearance. This was a 9.6. This was also starting bid at 15. So
Wow.
Yeah. So this was.
And of course, this is all unpressed, right?
I believe this one I bought like this. I think I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
I don't think it was mine. No. So yeah, 9.6 is still better than 9.4, so it's almost there.
Yeah, I mean $15 starting.
Yeah, 15 starting bid. So
I buy books $15 all day.
I'm telling you.
Especially
And
slabs.
the other one was another Ultimate Spider-Man. This was a 9.6. This has the older label. This is the Eddie Brock appearance one. So look at that.
Oh, yep.
So again, this was a 9.6. It's just an older label, but still awesome cover.
Yeah, I was surprised that one didn't go, man.
I'm surprised too, man. But you know what it is? When you do auctions, the right buyer will eventually come on your show and that's it. Whatever people own it wasn't looking for this, they were looking for something else.
Yeah, so, last week was kind of hard too. Anyways, I mean, you had C2E2 going on. I mean, even this weekend you got WonderCon, and so. But I always tell a lot of people, man. Usually, when we all have these auctions, this is the best time to buy books because you can't even find stuff like this on eBay. Because you go on eBay, the prices are triple, quadrupled. So it's definitely this is the place to go. Because for me personally, once I started finding a lot of these auctions and doing a lot of these stuff, I've been mentioning these guys. One of these guys has a channel called Blacklist Universe on YouTube, and those guys are a bunch of artists that actually did actual work for DC and Marvel. You had Ethan Van Sciver on there and everything, and those guys. I mean, this is an auction that you guys go on to, and I mean, it's an auction for deep pockets. I can tell you that because once people they put their art up and everything like that, it starts going crazy, and then that's where I won that Shazam piece that I just showed yesterday. And I mean, I love the living hell out of that piece that I got. And I mean, you'll see these guys jumping right away. They'll be like 100, 200, 300. I mean, by the time it's all said and done, we're up in the thousands. So definitely, man, you guys got to check it out. I mean, give it an opportunity because I've actually seen some work go for like $50, $80. That I'm there thinking, hey, this thing's about to jump to like 200, 300. But no, definitely a place to go to and find, original art and things like that. And, but it gets crazy. It gets out of hand. If you had the money, definitely check it out. And it goes for literally almost 6 hours, man, 6, 7 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, one time I stayed up to like 4:30 in the morning watching these guys because the majority of them out there in the West Coast and some of them live in Hawaii. So, you know,
Okay.
those guys, it's still early as hell for them.
Yep.
And by the time I'm there, you know, I'm still up just watching these guys. And I'm like, damn, I'm still going. And I'm there still buying a couple things. So, but a good place to go to. But definitely, you know, come and check out Big Lion Cats auction tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, guys. You know, be there.
Let me go back to chat real quick. I see the art chemist joined in. What's up? He says, guys, BLC. Jeff Johnson, crazy tall. Yeah, they ain't lie. I met Jeff Johnson, he is mad tall. And then we got Joker M21 just showed up. What's up, man? Joker, what's going on? So I picked this up. I'm gonna throw this out there. You know how people love foil covers. I found this Wonder Woman one. 56. So I'll throw that out there.
I got some foil covers for you.
Oh yeah. Baby.
Signed.
Yeah.
I can only imagine, man. Because I've seen a lot of stuff that Comic Spectre posted on IG. I mean, the dude. I mean, you had a crazy ton of books, man. And I saw that. Didn't you also get some art done for yourself as well?
No, I was with the guys that were getting art done. That was
okay.
Discovery Bay brought, or he was at the con. He was pretty much just like me. We were just walking around. We were getting some of the exclusive books and stuff, right, from the booths. And then I took him back over to the Scorpion Comics booth because I was like, hey, man, Perillo and Clayton Crane are over there. And he wanted those exclusives. And I was like, but what he had done was he had seen C. Woodard 19, I think it is.
Yeah.
He has a really nice like sketchbook that he takes to every con he goes to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Seawood showed that to Discovery Bay, and then Discovery Bay was like, I gotta do that. So he ended up buying like a bit smaller, but like great for like small full body or really nice face, sketches. And when we were over there at the Scorpion Comics booth, he asked Lucio Perillo to do a sketch for him, and he said he would do a remark, and like usually a remark is just something that's pretty small, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that IG picture that I posted, that was the remark that he agreed to do, and he did like a full headshot of the Batman Who Laughs, dude. It was sick because we were just standing there talking to him while he was doing it. And he was just like taking his time drawing that picture. It was, oh my gosh, phenomenal, just phenomenal artwork.
I'm still emailing or trying to contact Instagram to get me off the disabled thing so I can get back on because I don't know what it is. Like I said, I only did Instagram maybe once or twice, and I got disbanded. And I've been trying to contact them to.
You just set up another account. Set up another account. Just set up a different account.
Yeah, but I want to know whatever I did the first time probably gonna happen again. That's why I need to find out what I did. If especially I only went on there once or twice, what can I have done once or twice being on that channel to get disbanded? That's my question. And I keep emailing and I said, well, help work with me here to find out what it is that you're telling me that I did wrong when I only went on there once or twice. I don't want to do it again. So let me go back to chat. Gomez showed up. What's up going on, Gomez? And Eli, the Game Hunter. What's going on, brother? Oh man, I know Comic Spectre got some stuff, and I know Thorough got some stuff there too, man. You guys, I don't know what you guys got a safe or something, or you're making it or something, or you guys got some hookup.
Man, I gotta always go into the safe, man. I tell people, everybody's like, I don't know if you saw me on New York Warriors, man. Everybody thought I was crazy, man. I dropped $700 on some books that Doom was selling that night, but those books were well worth it, man. People, I look at them as investments. I buy them, go and get them CGC, CBCS or whatever, and then I go from there. But definitely, man. No, but I'm gonna pull out that sketch that I was talking to you guys about that I got for Shazam. I love this piece, man, and got this. The artist's name is Matt Coulson. Shout out to him once again, man. This is one of the pieces that I ended up getting over there at that Blacklist Universe.
Oh wow, man, that's beautiful.
Let me get you on.
Yeah, man. So I was super happy when this came in, and you know how The Rock is gonna be Black Adam. You see them? I drew Black Adam doing the people's eyebrow.
It's pretty tight, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So definitely, man, I was happy to receive this. And you know, once I'm done here later on, I'm gonna post. You know, I'm gonna make a video, a live video. You know, I want to show what I won from economics and comics, man. It was actually a crazy win. It was actually crazy in the sense of what I did. I gambled on that win. You know, he rolled the dice on it. You know, it was either I win it or you know I had to pay more for it. So definitely, it was well worth it though. It's a piece that I'll definitely keep. You know, it's a David Mack piece. I'm a big fan of David Mack. That guy, you know, his watercolors is amazing. So definitely, man.
I seen you on one of his channels. I think after that one, you told him bring out the dice. I was reading the chat. You're like, bring out the dice. He was like, I gotta find something. He's like, come on, you know, roll. I seen him do that a lot of times.
Yeah, I've been getting lucky, man. I told him I had to go play the lottery and everything right after I did that because I mean I won that, and then another time he did another auction. I ended up beating him on that one, and this time he used a 20-sided die. So you know, I told him next time he's gonna have to bring the 40-sided one.
Bring the 100.
Oh my goodness! All right, so I picked these up. I found these. I was talking to Thor earlier. I run this. This is part right here. When you open it up, it's like a cutout.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, and it comes with a poster on the inside.
That's
so
cool.
I didn't know that, even though it says outside, you know. But I picked it up because
Yeah,
I didn't know.
like I was telling Big Lion earlier. I was like, man, those books are so, you know, there was so many printed of those that I actually ripped out the posters. I used to hang them up on my walls because I had so many copies of that thing.
Yeah.
So this is the back. Those, I guess, are the other issues with the S.
Yeah.
And then like this, right? And then when you open it, pretty good condition too. You get that.
Yep.
That's pretty nice. I was like, what? I didn't know if there was anything special about these books. So I just found them. And then they come with the poster.
Oh, that's cool.
Hell yeah. It's a nice book. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. Like, nice. And I gotta find another one just like that. What do I do with the cover with this? Oh. Yeah, so these are just little things I'm gonna bring up. Though I think the biggest winner on that Saturday auction was Scott Farr. He won that Clayton Crane lot for Magic. For beginning to end, nobody bid on it, man. And he got a great deal on it. So I got what you call he emailed me today, so he got his books. So Bill Will got his books. And I think everybody that I sent got their books. They're all pretty much happy.
Nice.
And also shout out to Robert Galvin, man. That guy was a big winner that night too, man. That guy he bought a ton load of books, man. That's a good man right there.
He bought for me also.
So,
and I just put this on. That's pretty cool. And this one comes with a poster too. I was like, what? I was thinking of maybe keeping these. These were pretty nice, but I was like, I gotta make room. I got too much stuff.
I hear that.
Yeah, man. I was telling BLC earlier too, man. Today I ended up hitting an antique store, and man, I went crazy. There was way too many stuff for $1 a piece, man. I'm telling you, I walked out of there with a win.
It's good,
man. Yeah, I was during when you guys were doing your convention thing. I was getting some books getting shipped in mine. I was getting a whole bunch of books shipped in. So
that's actually that happened to me too. Actually, while I was at C2E2, that my most recent haul video, majority of that haul video is from stuff that was all delivered at my house while I was gone. It was just all. Yeah, I was getting like email notifications like crazy that it was all sitting at my house. So I had my neighbor go over and pick it up and keep it for me, which is really nice of them.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
So where you're at, did you drive to where you had to go to, or you took?
Yeah, I drove all the way down to Chicago. It was like just a little over 6 hours, 6-hour drive straight. So, but it wasn't bad for me because I know that some people came in from other directions and the traffic was horrible for them. But I came from Michigan and like literally it was like I just like shot straight down across the state border, and then it literally just went right around by the lake and up into Chicago, and there was like no traffic or very little. I mean, there was some traffic, but it wasn't like gridlock traffic like people were complaining about, other people in the group. So I mean, I got there quick. Well, I mean, I got there pretty quick. Like I didn't feel like it took that long, but the ride back felt really long.
But how was the weather driving? You know, because that's like sometimes the key issue. If it's raining, snowing, or cold, you know.
Yeah, when I started out, I actually left early. Like some people weren't coming in until like Friday. Okay, but I told everybody that I'd go down there a day early to help set up the booth for Chuckload of Comics. And so Midwest Comic Man was there, and he said he was gonna be getting there I think around like 10 a.m. And I was like, man, for me to get there that early, I would have to like leave at like 4 or 5 in the morning. So I ended up leaving at like 5 a.m. Like I hit the road at 5 a.m. and I just drove straight through. And then, but I forgot about the time change. So when I got there, it was like just a little bit after 10 a.m. But we were the first. I think we were the first ones there, and after that, it was just, man. I mean, well, you know the rest.
Right. I see Midwest is out. He's out in the chat right there. He says about half of us drove.
Yeah. The weather down when I started was crappy. Because I live kind of like in mid Michigan, and it was like rain, really like heavy fog on the way down until I got down. I would say like down past like Detroit, and then once I got down there, it kind of like burnt off. It was starting to get a little bit later, so the weather kind of evened out. So by the time I got to Chicago, it was fine.
I know the feeling, like, because I got the same problem with here because I live in the mountains. So it's like I got all fog, and then I have to like drive and go down the hill before it starts to break up. So I know exactly how you know what you're talking about. So yeah, man. Man, you guys had a great time, man. I'm supposed to be going to another con, I think a couple of months, going to the East Coast Con. This will be in Jersey.
Oh, okay.
This is probably gonna be a big one. So I know a couple of people are gonna be showing up. Hopefully, I could see some more people that I did not see at Big Apple Con. They were there. They were like, "Oh, you know, I wish, we would have met up." So we're gonna try it again. Going on there. Oh yeah, and I forgot what you call it. Scott Fowler was also saying not only did he win that Clayton Crane lot, he won our germ lot from me too. So, and he won it from beginning to end. Nobody bid on him, man. He came out a big, humongous winner. That lucky dog.
So, good.
So there you go. So, like I said, that was a couple of books. I'm doing my contest and raffles. On my contest that I'm doing my 350. Thank you for everybody who subbed me. I'm actually over 350. I thank you very much. I'm doing those Shazam comic pops for my contest, but it's been kind of slow because I noticed when I've been doing these videos, I was talking to Thoro earlier, says, whenever you try to do something different, because I tried doing a video about comic cards before and it didn't really take off. And I'm talking about these pops and, unless it's something, I guess, difficult to get, whatever. But people just, if it's a contest, they want to see comics. That's what everybody wants to see. They want to see books up. That's what the main goal. So I threw in these two in the contest. But to get it, you got to do the rules, to complete the rules. So I'm throwing these two in as a bonus. So
very nice.
Yeah. I mean, they're not in greatest condition, but hey,
low grade's better than no grade.
Right. So, and this one's with the Mysterio. So,
yeah.
Hey, so it's a little more something, And then I got a raffle for like another pop. That's just $1 for a number entry. I could throw as much, pick more numbers you want. Just, pay more money. It's a Black Manta pop. So, I'm just trying something different, see what goes out there. I mean, if it takes off, people like it, I'll keep, looking for more exciting pops, I guess. I was talking to Thor on that earlier also. So, if anybody gives me an idea of what they're looking for, more eyes out there looking for what you're looking for, I'll put a contest out or a raffle or something. This is the reason why I like YouTube, because I'm going to all these different. I'm seeing books that I have not seen. Okay, and people, because everybody's diving in boxes, wherever they're at, and they're finding books. They're like, "Hey, look what I found!" And I'm like, "Oh man, I've been looking for that."
Right.
And I've been finding books on these. As soon as I've been doing these auctions, man, I've been finding a lot of stuff I love.
Yep.
And I get an opportunity to get, say, "Hey, I got some books I found. You're looking for these. You want these?" And people buy. Cut out the middleman, directly from one owner to the other. So that's a little something that I got going on.
Very nice.
So you picked up a lot of stuff, man. You got some stuff around you want to show?
It's actually in the other room. It hasn't been drug out yet. I got a lot of organizing to do before the auction tomorrow night, and I was like, I had it all out in the kitchen yesterday, and then I went and put it back in the comic book room, so it's not out here readily accessible. It will be tomorrow though. But I don't know. I guess items of interest for tomorrow. It's gonna be. I did get, some extra sets of the like Clayton Crane exclusives, the Perillo exclusives, those really nice foil ones, and of course I paid a little extra. I went out and I got the signatures on everything because that's. I mean, if you're gonna go to a con and you can get those things, you can get those exclusive covers, right? And you have the artists right there. Why not? Like, why not just pay that, a little bit extra and get them to sign it? Because those are things that, like, yeah, you might be able to get like that same comic book or a different version of it, but it may or may not be from that con. And when it's in the community, I mean, who it's coming from. It's not from some guy on eBay. It's
so when
for me or you.
Did you take any of your books that you wanted like to know that you was gonna get a signature, and then when you went there you found some more books from the same person and you got them signed, or no? How you
Well, it being my first con, like I kind of talked a little bit about this before. Is that being my very first con, I went down there with like no plan other than to meet everybody and just take in the whole experience. So there was, I mean, I think it was like the last day or maybe the second to last day, but like I actually sat down and I thought about like all of the books that I could have brought and had signed. And it was like ridiculous because like, I have like, man, I have so many books from like, Unknown Comics and Scorpion and like all those Clayton Cranes, Perillos, Art Germs. I mean, dude, I could have probably taken like a couple short boxes worth of books with me, but really that's not really what I was about going down there. I was really just about meeting everybody from the community and enjoying the con itself. I didn't like some people just had like, I got to go here. I got to get this signed. I got to get this artwork done. I got to do this, and this. I didn't mind following those people around because it let me see, like, wow, I got to meet the artists they like. I got to see the things that they really enjoy. And I still got to do my thing too. So it was really cool taking it in from everybody's perspective, I think the only goal the second goal I had for my con experience was getting the exclusives. Because I was following that stuff like online and on on Facebook, Instagram, and their respective websites. So like I knew that Clayton and Perillo were going to be there. I knew that KRS was going to be having their exclusives and the V3 boxes. And I knew Art Germ was going to be there and a few other things, right? So I knew that like right away, not right away, but I knew I was going to be going over to the Scorpion Comics booth. I was going to be getting those books. I was going to get them signed, So I had a few things I wanted to do, but not like most people, man. Like their days were full. Their days were really full. Mine was just like, okay, I got these books. I'm done. Let's just walk around the rest of the day and have fun, I guess.
Yeah, I do the same things. I usually bring a couple of books with me that that I want to get signed, because what happens is when I go on there and get them signed, I send them straight to the grading.
Hmm.
Especially with CGC, you have to do it right there and then, and that's
Yeah.
what I did with the Big Apple Con, and that took a while.
It's like a 4-hour wait for
Well,
CGC.
again, if you get there as soon as it opens, you run over there, you get your signatures, you be the first one. You try to get that in and out motion, because the later you wait, the longer the
Yeah,
line's
yeah,
gonna be. So I tried doing that. Of course, one guy didn't show up. The other guy wasn't signing right away, so it took a little time. But I
right.
finally got it done. But then like you said, in the big cons like that, if you're wasting your time doing that, you're passing up where guys are selling exclusive books, and once they run out, they run out while
That's
you're
it.
running.
Yep.
You're doing something else, and you're missing out. So it's like, what do? You gotta try to plan it out, but I mean, sometimes you miss out, and sometimes you don't. I mean, it's a gamble. You go there to do the best you can.
Right. I think that, like, if I was gonna get stuff slabbed there, it would have been like off of what I was doing. Like, I said that, I got the exclusives and I got them signed, and like I remember there was guys in line with me, and these dudes had, like, I'm serious, like stacks of books that they were getting everything signed by these guys. And then they had CGC guys there with them, and they were literally walking those guys because they were facilitators, right? Like, they're just gonna go, aftermarket. They're all gonna get slabbed, and then they're gonna go get sent, sold for a mint. But if I was gonna do it, that's the way I would do it. Like, I would have gotten all my books signed like I did, and then I would have just went straight over to the CGC thing like right away. So like it would have gotten done and over with. So I don't know. I think getting the exclusives, like, you get your exclusives first and get them out of the way, because it's like you're saying, once they're gone, they're gone. And that happened to me. That happened to me at the con. Like, me and Seawood were talking about picking up this one book like multiple days, and then it was like my last day. So like Saturday was like my real last day there, and I was like, man, we got to get that book. And he was like, yeah. And so I went and found the booth like midday on Saturday, and they were completely sold out of all the Virgin variants of the covers. And I was like, oh, damn it, because that's the one you really want, because they only did like 300 prints of them, so super low run, right? But they still had the regular ones, so I just grabbed one of each, and then I sold him one, and I kept one for myself. But yeah, you snooze, you lose at the cons when it comes to the exclusives, because they will run out.
It's tough, man. It's tough. So, Thorough, man, you're gonna go hit some cons or what, man? You're gonna go try to hit that East Coast?
Yeah, I'm trying to, man. A lot of people, the New York Warriors, you have been asking me. So definitely, I'm trying to see if I could get the time off to be able to go up there and be able to go to ECC. So I definitely would like to, kick it with you guys all up there and stuff like that. And, I'm always going in there with a master plan. Every time I've been going to Comic Cons, the first time I went to my first Comic Con, is like, I noticed that Midwest Comic Man was saying that he spent 80% of this con in lines and won't do that again. And I agree with that, because that's what happened to me. My first con that I went, I was like, I wanted to get stuff signed. And literally, I spent the hours just standing in line, to the point where, I started learning over time. Every Comic Con that I've been to, Baltimore, been to Richmond Comic Con. One of the ones that I want to be able to go to is Virginia Beach, because I heard that's a big one. And every time I've gone to these Comic Cons, New York Comic Con, and all I did was just stand in line all day, and I'm like, I'm wasting my time. So started coming up with a game plan. They sometimes ahead of time they'll tell you, hey, if booth so and so is going to have these collectibles, booth so and so is going to do these certain comic books. There's only a limit of 100. I started learning my lesson and just started running to those tables first, getting everything that I wanted from there. And then after that is when I started realizing that by the time you get to these artists and everything, and the lines kind of start to dwindle down a little bit. So that kind of helps out. And even when I want to go and go to these guys that are actually selling comic books, and you want to get into those boxes, those are literally like one of the first things that I do now, is go directly to them and start searching for what I've been looking for. And and then at that point, then I leave the rest to the wolves, because literally it looks just like a giant wolf pack that just comes and just gets on the prey, and just there's no space for you to do anything at all. So it's crazy. So through experience and all the multiple Comic Cons, I've just been learning. Hey, I got to do it this way, and this is the way that works best for me. And I know other people got different methods that they use.
I think, if you go by yourself, it's really hard. But if you go in a group and you guys trying to plan it out, like if you're different people, like you can give your books to one person, that guy can go on that line to get that signature from all his groups, in his hands. So he can stand on one line, another guy will stand on a different line getting signatures for everybody in that group. You know what I'm saying? And another guy will go get the exclusives for everybody. So it pretty much, if you're in a group, you guys can like spread out and pick stuff up for each other.
Yeah, man, and I've noticed that too. People do that.
But when you're by yourself, and you have to
it
do
sucks.
it is hard, because the time you're landing online just to get a signature, and you're doing this, and you're getting the exclusive, and the time you're getting tired, you gotta go to the bathroom, and you gotta try to get something to eat, and you're waiting to get somebody to sign. Then you're waiting at a long box, and the guy's looking through, and you're like, all right, you're standing there like, waiting for him to get out of there, and then you finally try to get those people beat,
Because there'll be some dudes, they've been rolling in with short boxes in the carts, man, and that's what they're bringing in the line. And then I'm there like, crap, I gotta wait and all this. So it's just like you said, that's always a good idea, man. If you're going in big groups, man, just go, each one of you, and be like, hey, I need this sign, you need this sign, I'll do this, I'll go do this. And
I mean, it makes sense. If you got if the same guy's going there and says, all right, I got books to get signed by Art Germ, and he's got books Art Germ, give it to one guy, he takes all the books, he gets it signed, so this way eliminates, and then you can give your books that he's going to get signed by somebody else, and then there you go, you're going to get the book signed, but you're not spending as much time on each individual line, and you guys are running around, and you get more done that way. But
yeah, sometimes these artists show up late, or sometimes they won't even show up at all, man, and that's the worst part, because while you're wasting your time waiting in line, you're there like, crap, I could have been doing something else instead of sitting here for, standing here for an hour. And I've seen that happen. I remember when I went to go get signed some stuff by Kevin Eastman, my Ninja Turtle stuff. I remember I was standing in line at Baltimore Comic Con for like hours, and I regretted that day, because I remember he didn't show up. He ended up showing up like an hour later, and I was still there just trying to save my spot. And, I was literally in line for almost 3 hours. And after that, I was like, I'm never doing that again.
I just go back to the chat real quick and say, Javier Salas just showed up. Hey, what's up? Thank you. Got Bubs Comics going in there. D Rock in the house, and Stay Puff, man. Thank you guys for coming in. It's nice to see everybody. Just showing some books hanging out here. Talking about the C2E2 that Comic Spectre was at. It looks like it was a lot of fun, and we're talking about cons right now. And don't forget that tomorrow I have a auction tomorrow, and don't miss out, because I know a lot of guys missed that last. Hey, Stay Puff, let's go Mets. So yeah, so baseball has started. So Mets won their first game, so that's good. It's a good start, but it's a long season. So
it's got to wait all the way till October, man. Even if that's seeing if your team even makes it. I'm rooting hard for the Yankees this year, so we'll see what happens.
Well, they started off good, so
yeah, they did, man.
That's funny, because I was trying to leave the city when that game ended, their first home opener. I was on the FDR trying to get to the GW when the game was over, and traffic was on.
Oh, damn.
Oh, it took me a while.
I can only imagine. D-Rum Comics.
Go Cubs. This poor man goes. Cubby fan. Oh, man. So, anything else that we missed on that C2E2 that you can tell us that something came up? Because I saw Drew Man True mention something about, was it Art Germ? He said something about one of somebody.
I know.
Perez? Did he say something?
Oh, geez.
What happened with that? Oh, see, it's got to be a good story if he's going like that.
Drew was just really unhappy with the way that the George Perez thing, I guess, occurred. Like, he went to you know, I guess get his signatures and whatnot. And he was standing in line. It's like you're saying, and then they hard capped it after people were already standing in line. So, you know, it's like you're standing in line for so long, and then like, oh, no more. So it's like, well, what the crap? So like I just wasted X amount of time. So
Yeah.
he was pretty upset about that, which, you know, I can understand that, but at the same time, I mean, George Perez is a bit, you know, he's an elderly guy that, you know, this is supposed to be like his last con circuit, literally because of his health. So like, you know, I imagine I would have been a little salty too, but I think that I would have probably like, you know, digressed and been like, you know what, I get it. You know, he's an old man and he needs, you know, to take it easy. Can't be sitting at the table for 12 hours straight.
Yeah, but that's when I feel like a lot of these cons need to step it up, and you know, if you really know that you're gonna cap off a line and things like that,
Just
you
say it
know, it's
ahead of
almost
time.
like, hey, do it ahead of time, yeah,
Yep.
and that way it gives
Yep.
everybody an opportunity to not be wasting your time, you know, because that crap really does suck.
Yeah,
And you could be standing there for hours and not get nothing.
Right. You could be doing other stuff, definitely. I think the other big thing that anyways I got from the C2E2 was I definitely scored on the mystery the Spider-Man booth mystery box.
I saw the video.
Yeah. Oh, did you see Discovery Bay's video on that? He was like, oh, because it was pretty cool. Because like when we got our boxes, we were like weighing our boxes, and I was like, man, your box feels kind of heavy. And then he like felt mine. He's like, yeah, yours is the same. And I'm like, I don't know, man, because I thought I was like, man, you have to have a slab in yours, right? And so when he opened his first, and you could see the slab right in the bottom of the box. I immediately was just like, oh my gosh, he got it. He got one of them, you know. It was still cool. It was a slab. I mean, I think it was probably like an $80 slab or something. It was a really nice one. But then when I opened my box and I saw the gold label, I just lost it. I was just like, oh my god. But yeah, that was probably the score for me, is getting that. But the exclusives were really nice too. You know, it was just, there was a lot. There was like a lot of you know, some of the recent books, they had exclusives there of them. Like, you know, they had those I think they had like the Grim Knight exclusive, like the foil Delato, and then they had like that Chew, I think it's Chew, that did that Harley, that one cool Harley with the baseball bat, and she's like
that was there too.
Yeah, they had that foil there, and then there was like a really cool like variant version of Justice League issue 20, which was all foil, which that was nice too. And there was like a Teen Titans that was like, looked really good. Not my thing, but it was definitely probably the best one of all of them, I thought. And C. Woodard, that was his thing. I think he picked it up. It was a good one. Or was it Young? Was it Young Justice? I don't know. It was one of them, but it was really cool. Real cool cover.
Yeah.
And go back to the chat. I see Biggie from the New York Ward just showed up. Calling Biggie. Thank you for showing up. Yeah, Biggie just said they should have tickets when you're doing signings. But again, yeah, you're right. If they're gonna cut the line, you know, don't make people get on the line. Like, get to a point where, all right, that's it, done deal. You know, so this way you don't have to sit down and you know, waste your time. But so yeah, I'd be kind of mad too if you, especially George Perez. Like, I couldn't imagine that must have been one hell of a line for George Perez, and then to waste all that time and not get up there. But I understand, like you're saying, you know, he's not a young man no more. He's not up there that long. But again, I guess the person running it should have cut the line off, and that should have been it. You know, so this way, you know, ahead of time, you know what's going to happen. Because remember, you don't want to waste your time there, because who knows how long he waited.
Yep. So, Mark Silvestri's line was really long too. Like I didn't even get in the line for, like, I thought it would have been really cool to meet him, just because, you know, I really collected a lot of comics way back in the 90s. And so, you know, Mark Silvestri is definitely one of the, you know, content creators that I identify with all of the work over at like Image, you know, and definitely some of the runs over at Marvel. But he was there, and my gosh, his line was like crazy long. But I don't know if you saw like some of the posts or anything, but we actually got to meet Mark Silvestri. We were eating dinner. Like was it our first night there? I think it was our first night there, and we were all just eating dinner at this restaurant, and like I knew who it was like right away because I had when I walked in I knew it was him, but I didn't say anything to anybody else. I just sat down, and then like somebody leaned over and was like, "Dude, that's Mark Silvestri," and I was like, "Yeah, I know that's him," but he was like just there, just chilling, having dinner, and we talked to him for a couple minutes, and again, yet just another person that was just like really cool about meeting fans, and was very nice. So it was really cool talking to him too.
It's nice to meet people like that and everything. I believe JB had a little incident with left field, if I got his name right.
Oh, you want me to tell you about that, or did
Yeah.
you already know about it?
No, I only heard a little bit. I want to hit the dirt.
Oh man.
Tell me what happened. We gotta hit this is how you get the real story of what goes on, with these people. Go ahead.
So what happened was I was okay. So the way it was is they had like the A row, right? There's like they have all the letters. Well, A row was like the majority of like some of the best artists, right? And then right behind that is where they had like the movie, like the movie meet and greets, and like the really high profile people. And then they had like this one little rinky dink booth that was like right behind Art Germ, and that was Rob Liefeld's little booth. And he didn't really, I mean, his line wasn't ever really that long. And I understand why, because I knew the guy. I mean, I don't know him, but I knew of him, and I've heard a lot about him, so I kind of knew why things were the way they were. He wasn't in Artist Alley because it is what it is, but he had his own little booth set up, and he was doing signatures and whatnot. And what happened was Discovery Bay waited in line. It was probably, I don't know, it wasn't very long, so I think he waited in line for like 15 or 20 minutes. So that gives you an indication. And he didn't have a comic with him, so he literally bought a comic book in the line. And I forgot how much it cost just to get the book. I think it was a little bit. And then he got it signed, which I think the signature was $40, which I was like, what the F?
Wow.
And then I think what pissed him off was he asked him if he could just put a signature in the front of his sketchbook, because the very front page of his sketchbook was just signatures that all the artists were doing. They were just giving him free signatures in the front of his book, which is really cool, right? That just shows their appreciation for their fans, right?
Ooh.
That dude was like, "Oh no, that's gonna be another $40." Yeah, dude, so dirty. So dirty, man. I was like, yeah, that guy's a dick. That's why I didn't even go over there with you, dude, because I hate that guy.
What?
I thought Discovery Bay asked him to draw feet or something. I could see him do that.
That's what I said. I said you should have had him draw feet. You should have him in your sketchbook.
So ask him, can you just sign what other artists have signed, just a signature? And that was it. $40. He asked for $40 for that.
Or an additional $40 after he'd already paid. Like so he signed the comic book, right? But then he was like, "Oh, you got to pay me another $40 just to get this on this front page of your sketchbook." And I was like, "Dude, that is so dirty." Like
for a signature, really? Come on. Yeah. I mean, I understand signing, you're making your money, and on top of that, you're charging $40, and the guy, is asking you to sign in a book where other artists have signed,
right, as just an appreciatory thing, right? It shouldn't have been a big deal, but he's Rob Liefeld. The problem with that guy is he still thinks that we're in the 1990s and he's still hot, and he's not.
Oh wow! Oh man, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
like you said, it took him 15, 20 minutes to get to the front, so you know he didn't have that much of a long line.
Yeah, dude, because I'll never forget it. Like when he came back over to the Art Germ stand, dude, he was livid. Like, I mean, he was just straight pissed. I was like, whoa, whoa. I was like, whoa, man, what happened? And he was like, Fleefeld.
Wow, man, damn, yo, that's foul. So
Yeah, it is, but
I'm gonna get this straight. So he got online. It only took him 15 to 20 minutes to get there. He bought a book while he was online for him to sign. So he had time to do that. And then, he asked for a signature and he wanted to charge him extra $40. Really?
Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
Salty. I would have probably threw the damn, even though if I had paid for that comic book, I would have probably like ripped it up right in front of him and been like, "You're garbage, dude," and just like left it. Because that guy, man, he's something else. Like, he seriously thinks he's just like the cat's ass. Seriously.
That's a guy that just went way too far, man. That's, come on. You should appreciate your fans, man.
Exactly. That's the way I look at it. Like when I see the artists or the artists and the writers who are like very appreciative of the fans, they're doing it right, because the fans are the ones that are literally paying for everything. Like, we're the ones buying the comics. We're the ones coming to the cons to get their exclusives, to meet them, pay for their signatures, all that stuff, right? So without the fans, they're nothing. So if you're being rude to your fans, what are you doing? You're just doing a disservice to yourself, right? Because word gets around. I mean, especially in this day and age.
Exactly.
We're the ones out there buying the merchandise. We're especially when your name and they sell out. Who do you think is doing that? We are. We're the ones out there buying stuff. We're the ones putting you in that position. And for you to come out saying, "Oh, you gotta give me another 40," you don't. I mean, how long does it take you to put your signature?
2 seconds.
Book?
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's just wrong. And what's also wrong, if you didn't watch JB's Discovery Bay video this morning and watch that book that he ordered, if you didn't see it, it's hilarious.
What book are we talking about?
JB bought a book.
Mm-hmm.
The guy delivered it. And the way he packed it was
no. It's one of those horror stories.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
This person should be shot for what they did.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, and on top of that, the person left a note. Go check out that video.
I'm going to have to.
Video, go watch it. And I think it was at the end. And he showed, it was hilarious.
Wrote him a note, too?
Oh, he wrote him a note. The reason why he did what he did.
Why he did it? What?
Yeah. Go watch the video. You're gonna see.
All right, I will. I'll probably watch it later tonight or something. You got me really wanting to watch it now.
Oh, it's funny. I looked at it, I died laughing. I was like, you got to be kidding me. I was like, there's no way.
Did the book come damaged because of that? Oh my god, I've been so mad.
You have to see JB's face too. He's opening it and he said, "Look at this."
Let me tell you about hanging out with him, man. Hanging out with him is awesome, because that guy has so much energy. He's like just go, man. And he's like, when he sees something that he wants, like he's like, oh yeah. It was really awesome hanging out with him, because like when we went to the when we saw like the artists and stuff, like it was like, I was the same way, I guess, too, because it was our first times. We were just there was just so much energy, It wasn't like, oh, it's another con. To us, it was like, yes, let's do this.
I remember, because me and JB were trying to get this video chat thing going back and forth. So I would try to invite him. He would try to invite, we were trying to get it. But the day we finally got it, and we were actually like doing what we're doing now, we were like just jumping off of joy, like, we did it. Oh, wow. Let's get people in. Let's invite people left and right. I'm like, how do we do that? I don't know, but let's do it. I was like, to say, but he's fun. He's got another pile of books behind him again.
He always does.
Every day.
I don't know
where he gets these books, but he's got a big
I don't know how he affords it.
Yeah, he's gonna do a video on, I think, Sunday. So he's gonna start opening them up again, and he's just got books coming in left to right. It's unbelievable. Let's go. Let's see who's in the chat. Poor man's comic. What's up? Comic 84. What's going on? We've been hanging out so much. Did we miss anybody? Thank you everybody for showing up. Flores Chestnut, thank you for showing up. I'm so sorry we missed you, but we're just having such a good time telling stories. There's 17 people watching 11 likes. It's a beautiful thing. All right, so anything else we miss? Oh, that was a lot of action going on in that C2E2, man.
Yeah, man.
Dude.
What?
So much. I mean, there's stuff I'm sure I haven't even said yet. That
Hey, Robert Galvin, what's up, man? Thank you for the way. Said Spectre brother, got an awesome pick today. So just this, I guess, is to you, Spectre.
Oh, it says, okay, you want me? I'll read it. Hey, Spectre brother, I got an awesome PC today. I took your suggestion. Yes, brand new, and thank you so much. Big Line Cat. I got your package today, and wow, Choro, bro, thank you so much, brother. No, thank you.
Oh yeah, thank you, man. I know you had a good time, so check us out tomorrow, man. We'll be on again tomorrow. Hey, we got Jig Skins that just joining. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
No, man, Mr. Spider-Man right there. What's going on, Jigs?
Oh, Jigs, I might be breaking out some nice J. Scott Campbell signatures for you.
There you go.
Oh man, oh man.
You know, Jigs is all about that, man. I got to fight tooth and nail, with anybody for Spider-Man.
Oh man, did you guys check out New York Warriors auction on Tuesday? There was some heavy duty books flying off of that auction. Wow, man, he had a long panel of people on that. I think there was at least 10 people on that show.
Oh, how long did they go?
Oh, I don't know. I fell out because I was working that night. I stayed up for a little while, but I watched the rest of the rerun, and it was a lot of flying books, man. Guys were bringing left the books on.
That's the thing about like when you do like, I mean, yeah, I know it's cool to have a large panel, but at the same time it's not cool because like it takes quite a bit longer to get through, so your rounds are a lot longer, right?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, this is the thing that I don't like about it is the fact that it's like the one upper. It's like when every person is trying to one up the next guy. So if you're like the fifth dude in the line, or like if you have like a 10, it's not bad when you do like 3, 4, 3. I don't know, 3 to 6. I think is like 6 is probably like it, right? But if you go beyond that, man, when you're getting down there on that list, by the time you're got to, it's like, oh my god, the dude next to me he just had a Stan Lee freaking signed book. What the heck am I going to follow that with? Type thing.
Man, do I know the feeling on that? I had to follow Thoro on my channel, man. He was bringing some heat, but my books got sold too, so I ain't too bad about it. It's just the way it is. But no, I mean, there was a lot of people. They did try to move it along kind of quick. They kind of like
good.
The 2-minute clock. They kind of did it fast because it was sort of here. But again, it takes time where guys are bidding. I mean,
and that's fine. I mean,
if you're gonna fold and you're not gonna bid them off, try to fold like kind of quick if you know you're gonna be out. But if you're gonna bid, just if 2 people are gonna bid, just let them go at it. Boom, boom, boom. They until one of them finally folds. Yep. But sometimes they one's thinking it up or thinking about how much money he has, or maybe he's looking it up to see how much he's gonna spend. I mean, it happens. I mean, but again, a lot of people sometimes have problems with the computers. They got a lag time. They get bumped off. Things happen.
I think that's my only like issue with like running. I don't know if you do it all the time, or if I think, or maybe it's Comic Core that does it. Well, they just have there's a 2-minute hard timer, and I think that like ideally you probably want to go with like maybe even just like an extra minute, like make it like a 3-minute timer, because it seems like with like lag a lot of times, like people will be like literally it'll be at the very end of like the 2 minutes, and people will be like, oh, what's the bid at? Like they're just now getting to what we're actually talking to. It's like, where are you? Are you on the moon getting this signal? I don't know.
I mean, you try to do it as best you can. I mean,
Well, I agree. I mean, I think all the auctions have been great this year, though. Honestly, like all the ones that I've not just the ones I'm in, but the ones that like I sit in and just like kind of lurk and like watch what people are selling. Like, dude, like there's been so many great books, and just oh my gosh, just a lot of stuff moving around for the community, which is great to see. You know.
Yeah, I tried bidding some stuff on that auction on Noors, and I got bumped off.
What were you trying to pick up?
I can't remember what it was. There was more than one.
Mm.
There was a slab or something, a signed slab or something.
Okay.
There was a lot of books flying that night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, give a shout out to them, man. They brought a lot of books out there. But again, they went about 3-4 hours. But
Yep.
I had a small panel too. When we went about 4 hours.
Man, that was that was a night.
Books were flying.
Yeah, they were.
There wasn't too many bids, so it kind of moved kind of fast. Like Scott Farr, like I said, he won my 2 lots from beginning to end. Nobody contested him, and I broke the next book on it, and he was the only one bidding. And then the time went up. Boom! It was like, all right, done deal. Boom! Let's go to the next person. Yeah. And it was like that kind of night. Just like
yeah. Every auction is different. I mean, some nights will be like boom, 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 and then other nights you might have like those heavy bidding nights. Like it just depends on who shows up and what they're looking for. Like it. Sometimes they just want to throw it at you. Other times they're like, whoa, 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 what do you got? You got to show before I show, right?
Yeah. So like I said, sometimes I put a book. I've never been all right. I waited 2 minutes. Boom! I put it aside. All right, let's move around.
Yep.
So I just try to move it along a little quicker, trying to get those rounds off. I think at one point, Mo ran out of books.
Whoa! So really?
Being thorough back and forth. Right, what you got? Yeah, this, that.
Yeah, I think I ended up being like the last one, man. I got rid of a whole big stack to Robert Galvin, and I was just reading his message. He said that the books were amazing. Thank you. That his wife loved the She-Hulk, so I'm super happy, man. Robert Galvin, thank you once again, man. You were the man of the night for me, because you bought tons of books, and it's helping me reduce the amount of books that I have here at home. Unfortunately, right now I'm still going through my books. I didn't have enough time. Wish I could have given you guys a preview. And I'm also getting ready to do a video after I get off with Big Lion Cat here, because I have several books that I picked up, a crazy haul that I ran into, and definitely hope you guys will be able to join me a little bit later.
Yeah. So Robert Galvin bought for me also. So thank you, Scott. I believe I already got I got an email from everybody. So Big Will. Congratulations on his. He was the first one. He won the Lenny box, where I just threw a whole bunch of books in there. He won that. Scott Farr won 2 lots, and I believe Robert Galvin won two lots for me too. So, and everybody,
nice.
Thank everybody. And let me. We've been out for a while already, so because I know Thorough has to do his video.
Yeah. I'm gonna be. Yeah, I'll need to be getting off here too. We got Comic Core here in about 30 minutes, I think.
Yeah, and I gotta, get ready for tomorrow. I gotta get these books,
That's what I'll be doing all day tomorrow. Like I'm getting up and then I'm just gonna be organizing and setting up all my short boxes in the living room.
All right. So thank everybody for everybody showing up. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Big Lion Cat 646 channel. We're gonna have Comic Spectre, Doro Cubaro. Hopefully, Kachun was out there. They're going to be joining me for the first time doing an auction. So that's going to be fun. Comic Book NYC, if he feels better, he will be joining us. If not, we'll catch him around. And also Who Dat. If he tries to make it, he'll be on there. And our special guest who's going to be hanging out with us, who will not be selling in the special guest, is going to be Arsenio Ramos. So that's going to be cool hanging out and chit-chatting with him for the first time online. So I thank everybody. Also check out my content, 50 subs. I thank everybody for my subs also. I also got a raffle. You check that out also. So that's it, man. Everybody have a good one. Spectre, got anything for the people out there?
Yeah, I just wanted to say thanks everybody for actually coming and hanging out tonight. We really appreciate you being here, and I also want to give a shout out to Big Lion Cat for actually inviting me to come and hang out on your live chat this evening. It's always a pleasure and honor, sir.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure having everybody out on the show. Thorough, what you got, man, brother?
Definitely want to say thank you to everybody, man. Thank you to Comic Spectre, to you, Big Lion, man, for us getting together here tonight. Having a little chit chat, man. It was exciting to hear Comic Spectre's story from C2E2, man. It was a lot of fun. So definitely, man, always enjoy listening to a lot of that stuff. And also, one more thing, guys, You know, I did my 100 subscriber contest. You know, literally, I wake up the next day and I'm already past 150. So, you know, thank you for all the love to everybody. You know, this was just out of the blue, man. I'm humbled all the way through. But definitely want to tell you guys, in the beginning for my 100 subscriber, I was only gonna do one winner. I was gonna do my whole little envelope thing. I was gonna put three awesome books in it. So what I'm gonna do is this time I'm just gonna allow 3 winners. I'm gonna have 3 winners. The one that's gonna be the third, you know, in third place, you know, you're pretty much gonna be stuck with the last envelope out the group. And you know, but I'm still telling you, nobody's gonna be a loser out of it. So definitely, you know, subscribe and leave your chat in there on the 100 subscriber video that I had put up. You know, just hit me with that little yurt. You know, definitely. You know, love everybody. Thank you guys. Peace out, man.
All right, thank everybody. If you haven't subbed to these two gentlemen, Comic Spectre's channel, and Third Bill, please do so. And don't forget me and Lenny. It's always a great time. So let's get these guys to the next level, and you know, let's keep it up, man. It's been a ball, it's been a blast, and this is gonna keep on going, man. We're gonna have a great time. So I thank everybody. I see you guys later on, maybe later on Thoro's channel, and definitely tomorrow at the auction. So everybody have a good night.
Night.
Good night, everybody.